Education is the key to success. That sounds familiar, right? I could say everyone in Africa that was that gave us nightmare of going to school, of having believed that we have to graduate, we have to go to school in order to be able to become successful in life. And using Zongo community as an example, every Zongo child was brought up with that mindset, and then we grew up. And then we started asking the question, why is it that Wani is successful but it's not a graduate? Yes. Wani is successful but he didn't go to school. Elon Musk is the richest man on earth, but he doesn't have, he didn't graduate college. He didn't go to college or all those stuff. And we started telling them they lied to us. Well, they didn't. The actual truth is education is the key to success. How can you be doing something you know nothing of? That's the point of education, to teach you about what you're doing so you can become a master of what you are doing, in order for you to educate people about what you are doing. In order for people to be able to believe that you're actually good at what you're doing, you need to be able to convince them that you know what you are doing. And how do you convince them if you are not educated? Now let's go through the definition of education. As you can see, let's read it together. Education is the process of acquiring knowledge, skills, values, and attitudes through various methods. That doesn't necessarily mean just in school. Anywhere you acquire knowledge, as long as it is legit and you are well educated about what you are doing, you are an educator. Yeah, you become educated about what you're doing, not necessarily a graduate. Such as through various methods, such as teaching, training, or self-directed learning. You can actually educate yourself, but you can't be a graduate yourself. You have to go through institutions, schools, and all those stuff for you to be able to become a graduate. So someone can be a graduate, but not everyone can be an educated person. So here's why I said they didn't lie to us. Because whatever you're doing now, you actually learn it. You learn how to do it, you master it, and then you want to be good at it. That is called education. So they did not lie to us. They didn't lie to us. They did not lie to us. They were actually telling us the truth. Whatever way we choose to go, we have to learn the job we want to do, learn who we want to become, be educated about the kind of person we want to become, learn about our communities, learn about the people that are around us. That is why in schools they teach you stuff that is not familiar with your job, but the entire truth is it is familiar with your job. Because if you're doing cybersecurity course and you're learning about psychology and history and you're wondering, it doesn't have anything to do with IT. The truth is, it does. You need to know the history of what you're doing. You need to know how the people in your sector think, the way they act, and how your customers think and act, what they want. So that is why you learn stuff that is not necessarily your job, but it is part of your job because you're dealing with people. I was a fan of They Lied to Us, and then I grew up. I realized that the more you educate yourself, the better you become. Because education is meant for your own personal growth and to help improve community. Just imagine you're living in a community where everyone is educated. Don't you think the community will improve? I'm not necessarily saying school-wise. Chicken Zongo anya some mechanics, very good mechanics in Zongo, and anya some financial advisors in Zongo, bank managers in Zongo, teachers in Zongo, and all this stuff. All of them coming together and becoming the leaders of that community. Don't you think it will help the Zongo communities? No. Yes, it will. And also it helps us with the way we think, so that the politicians will not come. Yes, I'll use politicians because they are the number one that come and just splash money on our face and we're just going to vote for them. All that matters in Zongo is one day we need to come in Soloku, which shouldn't be the case. I am here to tell you today that they didn't lie to us. Education is actually key to success. Education is the key to success. You need to educate yourself about what you want to do. Even if you're a footballer, there are some stuff you learn, because you don't just learn how to play football on the pitch. There are off the pitch activities that would help you develop as a footballer. So yes, they did not lie to us. I'll keep doing this video until I convince people that education is the key to success. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I am Abdul, and until we meet in the next video, do not forget to smile. And let me add this. This might not be the best video about education is the key to success until we get the best videos and we get the best and more people to interact about education is the key to success. Until then, don't forget to smile.